More than a year later, my global model of the POCO F3 has finally received the latest MIUI 13 update, which is already based on Android 12. I've been using the F3 as my main phone for the past few weeks, checking and testing what's new with the latest software from POCO, and for the most part, the update has been good to me. But before we dive into what's new, what bugs, and what to expect from MIUI 13 on POCO F3, a short message first from today's sponsor. CityKey Offer specializes in delivering cheap and legitimate software and game codes. If you ever need a Windows 10 Pro or a Microsoft Office key, you can buy one at a very cheap price. To do so, just visit citykeyoffer.com. Search for Windows 10 and choose a suitable copy for you, but in my case, I always go for a professional copy. Before making a payment, make sure to type in the RC20 code for an exclusive 30% off discount. After that, you can choose your preferred payment method. You will receive the code via an email that redirects you to the website of CityKey Offer, and from there you can get your Windows 10 key. Since my Windows 10 copy is already activated, I just can simply change my product key to the new one that I just bought. If you need a Microsoft Office key, the steps are pretty much the same. Just make sure to type in the RC20 code for an exclusive 30% off discount. CityKey Offer provides permanently valid keys with 30 days of return and exchange period. You can check out more deals in the video description below. Okay, so right off the bat, let's discuss the general performance of MIUI 13 on the POCO F3. Just how the software feels in everyday use. If you're expecting a drastic change in performance, well, you're not going to get that here. However, there are a couple of things I noticed. The first one is the gestures. So the gesture nav in the previous version was okay, but it was a bit janky. It would consistently have trouble recognizing my swipes and stutter a bit before navigating me to the homepage. This time, there's still a bit of stutter when going back home, but it's not as apparent, and almost negligible in day-to-day use. I would say that they have improved the gestures so much for me to actually use them, because before I was using the nav buttons. And by the way, if you were crossing your fingers for the third-party launchers to support gestures, keep crossing them till the next major update because it's still not supported in the MIUI 13. Okay, so the second one is notifications. MIUI has been aggressive in shutting down background operations, and that's no secret. But finally, POCO has done something, or rather Xiaomi. I'm finally receiving my notifications on time, particularly on Facebook Messenger and other social media apps, and that's me without having to tinker around with the settings. Although it still needs some optimization, as my Instagram chats and Gmails are still arriving at least 20 minutes late on average, I'm still glad we're finally seeing some improvements. As far as background enhancements go, POCO F3 still feels like it's the same POCO F3 out of the box. It's fast, snappy, albeit sometimes stuttery in some areas, and the battery is still a solid day and a half for me. Fortunately though, I have not encountered a single bug. Now, here's what you can expect from the front end of the MIUI 13. MIUI 13 on POCO F3 now lets you see when your camera or microphone is currently in use, indicated by a small icon at the top left corner. This is basically one of the security features brought by Android 12. Beloved users of the Always On display will surely love MIUI 13, as you can now choose to turn on the Always On display to always, or set a scheduled time for it to work. Hopefully in the next update we'll see more display themes from POCO. I don't remember these features being available in the last version, but there's a toggle in the display setting that automatically adjusts the color of the screen based on ambient light, and it works like Apple's True Tone feature. You will also find safety and emergency in the settings, which lets you set your emergency information, set SOS, and receive wireless emergency alerts like earthquakes and threats. If you're looking for Game Turbo, it's now integrated into Sidebar. The same goes for the video toolbox. Honestly, I was expecting a bit more from the front end of MIUI 13. I wanted to see POCO's implementation of Google's Material You, which unfortunately seems only available to the latest POCO or Xiaomi devices running MIUI 13. In a way, the update is half-baked in terms of the user interface. And that's pretty much it. Let me know what you want to see from POCO F3 since this device is still going strong more than a year later. That's it, drop a sub or like if you feel like supporting the channel, and as always, until the next one, stay safe.